This story is about a wise chief and intelligent youth. The village is called Together We Build. The nest of the village is called Did You See? The river in between those villages, or the river in between those villages, is called This Is Not the Agreement. Everything that the village Together We Build will do, they go and consult the river. This is not the agreement. A permission to do farming, everything that the village need to bring development in the village, they ask permission from the river. This is not the agreement. And then the river, this is not the agreement, also give them option that it doesn't want that Friday they will go to farm or they will do anything on the land. Every work which have to be on the land of the village Together We Build, Friday is not allowed. School people can go to school. If you are not working on the land on Friday, you can go to wherever you are working, but every work on the village Together We Build on the land, Fridays is not accepted. They all agree to it, and this is what they've been doing for many years. Fridays is not working on the land. The youths, intelligent, the youths are called intelligent. They have a meeting that they would like to discuss. So they all call each other, the boys and girls, youths, intelligent, have a meeting, and they came with the idea that, look, why don't we ask the wise man, the chief, to give us a land for us to make community farming, to plant, make fish farming, make rear sheep and goats, so that in 1 year time we have a lot to sell, so we can build a school and a hospital in our village Together We Build. Look how far we walk to school, how far our brothers and sisters are walking to school. Our children, our future leaders are going to go the same long walking. Why don't we do something, make a community farm, so that in 1 year time we can get our crops, our fish, our goats on a market day to sell them. What do you think? They all agree. They all agree that this is very good idea. We have to go and consult the wise man so that he give us land to do this farming on it. So then they all ask permission, dissolve the meeting, have a day that they want to meet the chief, the wise man. They brought this idea to the chief. The chief find it very good idea, but then the chief said he cannot make a decision alone. So he would like to call the whole village people and the elders, and they should tell them the idea they bring, because it's a very good idea. If it went on good and everything have been sold on the market day, he will use the money to build school and a hospital. This is very good idea. So he sent the spokesman. The spokesman informed everybody that on Friday they don't do anything on the land. That is a free day for everybody. So he need everybody in the palace the elders and then all the village people of together were built in the palace. And then the youth, intelligent youths have to tell them their message. That's what the chief did, the chief wise man did. On Friday, everybody was there. Everybody in the village together with build was there, including the elders. The spokesperson of the intelligent youths get up and tell the whole village and the elders their plan, that they would like to get a land and make a community farming. They will do crops, they will plant things, and then they will make a fish farming. They will dig a pond and make fish farming. They will rear animals like goats, sheep, and then on the market day, they will bring it and sell it, and then use the money to build school and a hospital, because for a long time they've been walking far away to schools, and they don't want their future leaders to go through the same thing again. So this is what they came and consult the chief, the wise man, and the wise man wants them to say it in front of everybody. Everybody was cheering. Everybody was like, good idea. People get up and say, look, I know how to dig pond. I will call my people and we will dig the ponds for you. Somebody come and say, look, I know a fish farm. I will go there. And then they will tell me what to rear on the ponds so that the fish will be grown in 6 months or 1 year. Then we can sell them. Somebody say, look, I am providing the cassava sticks where we can plant. Somebody come and say, I'm giving the seed of the tomatoes. Everybody was bringing idea. Everybody was bringing idea. The chief then said, look, we know our land. We have one land which belongs to the whole village. Together we built. We are giving this land to you to do all you plan on this land. They all plan and set up a day. On Wednesday, everybody should come and help. On Wednesday, people come and help, weeding and do everything. They are weeding. Children were there also fetching water for the workers. Everybody was taking part. They weed the whole farm. Those who are digging the ponds are digging the ponds. Those who went into the fish farm to go and get ideas to how they will do the fish, they went, everybody go and take his information. Those who want to bring the seed of tomatoes and the cassava stick, everybody is doing his part. Within 1 month, everything is done and plants are planting. Now they change the time to every Saturday. They are doing it every Saturday. Every Saturday, children are coming in. Children went in for fetching water to help the workers. Everybody took part. Within 3 months, everything is done. They have their fish ponds. They have their farming for the crops. They have their goat rearing place where you get your goats. They have everything. They have everything. Everybody took part. They rear goats everywhere. Everybody is taking part. Everything is going on. Everything is going on. The work is going on, going on, going on. Within 1 year, everything is there. If you see the goats, big, big ones. Sheep, big, big ones. Fish, big, big ones. Cassava and tomatoes and things, the crops are big. Everything is ready to be harvested to the market day. Then, wise man went to the other village. Did you see? Went and consult a businessman that he want to have a discussion with him, but he would like them to go to the riverside. This is not the agreement. He doesn't want anybody to hear. So the businessman said, okay, then I'll meet you there. They set up a date on Thursday. They went to the riverside. They sat down. As they are about to discuss, then intelligent youths, one of them is a catapult shooter. He shoots catapults in the forest. So he saw the two men were sitting down by the riverside, and then something made him to approach them and say hello to them. But something also pulled him back that, no, wait and listen to what they are coming to discuss. So he hid himself and then listening to them. This is why the wise man came and told the businessman that, you know, we have everything on our farm now is ready. Soon we are going to harvest it and bring it to the market to sell them. And if we sell them, we are going to use the money to build schools and hospitals in our village. Together we build. The man said, wow, this is a good idea. And whose idea is this? He said, the youth, the intelligent youth. They brought this idea to do these farms. Now we have fish farm, we have goats and sheep, we have everything ready to sell. Wow. And you use the money to build school and hospitals. Yeah. Look, our village even will come to your school and your hospital because you know how far we all have to walk. So this, even if you finish, this will send a signal to our youth in the village, you see, to also do the same. This is very good idea. Oh, this use intelligent youths, they tried. That is good idea. Then the wise say, but in my plan is something else. What I'm going to do is, I will go and look for the market women and people who buy goats, people who buy sheep, people who buy the crops, people who buy the fishes. Go and look for them. We will harvest everything. We'll hire a big truck, pack everything in, and bring it to them. Bring it to you. You will help, and we will sell all this. I'll get the money, and what I want to do is look for a land for me in your village. You see, I'll buy that land, and then I'll make you build a house for me on the land and buy me a car with that money. They say, oh, wise man, why do you want to do that? The businessman asked, say, yeah, this is what I want to do for myself. You know, next year we will plant again, and then I will do the same. And then the businessman asked him, but what are you going to tell them? Where is the money? You sell the things. You have to bring the money to the village. Together we build. Everybody is looking forward for you to bring the money. What are you going to tell them? Say, oh, we put it on COVID. Coronavirus. Coronavirus is the problem. We have to put it on coronavirus. Because of the coronavirus, the market women and the men who bought our crops and our sheep and goats and the fish, they couldn't pay. So I'm still hunting the money. So every time I'll be coming to your village trying to hunt the money, but then you are building for me, but you don't put my name on the building and the cars I want to buy. Everything I do is in between me and you. They should not know. I'll put everything on coronavirus. COVID is there. What is your problem? Say, okay, old man, wise man, if this is what you want to do, for me, I'm a businessman. What I will do is, to buy you the land, I'll get 10%. To buy you the car, I'll get 10% from the money. To build you the house, I'll take 10% from the money. What do you think? Wise man say, oh, no problem, no problem, you can have that. Look, next year even, the wise man said, next year I will tell the youth to expand the farming, so it will be big. So I will bring, instead of one car, I will bring 2 cars. And if we sell, you can take your percentage. So far as coronavirus is living with us, he is to blame. Well, I will do this and do this and do this till coronavirus is gone. If coronavirus is gone, then I don't have anybody to blame. So then, but then I have my everything for myself, and then I'll think of the school, how to build the school and the hospital for the village then. But so far as coronavirus is living with us, he is to be blamed. The businessman said, okay, if that's what you want, for me, I'm a businessman, you bring your goods, I will share it to the marketing woman and get the money for you. Then we start building your house, buy you your car, and buy the land. For me, it's not none of my business. That's you. You are the chief of Together We'll Build. You know why you can speak to your people. So don't worry, coronavirus is there. Intelligent catapult youth heard everything. It was shock. Then wise man and businessman divided themselves. They are going. Intelligent catapult shooter, he knows the whole village, so he quickly went and called all the youths. Hey, this is what I heard from our chief, wise man. All what we did on the farm is going to let us harvest everything, and we will put it in a big truck, and he will bring the things. He said he is the only one going to bring the things to the market. He's going to instruct us that he is the one. After we fill the car, everything, he is going to follow the car and bring the things in the market to go and sell and take the money and bring it for us to build the schools. But then, what I heard from the wise man saying to the businessman is that he will use the money for himself. He will buy a land, he will buy cars, he will build house, and then he will come and tell us, all the village people, in Together We'll Build, that because of coronavirus, the market women and the men couldn't pay the money, so he's still chasing the money. Through that, he's chasing the money, he's building his house and his cars. Look what wise man want to do. So what we have to do? One intelligent boy said, hey, catapult shooter, bring some ideas. Say, yeah, you know, I shoot catapults and I have birds, feathers of birds, and then animal skins. I will sew a costume, about 5 costumes, and we will find children and wear it to them. And the day I will monitor wise man, the day I will see that the car will move. If we pack the car finish and then he's moving the car, we will send this small children to go and stand by the river. You know the junction, you have to cross the river and go to the village. Did you see? So they will stand by the junction, by the river, and then I will talk like the dwarf. They just have to stand there. Wow, this is good idea. And we will seize the things and bring it to the village and order the wise man to the palace and call everybody, and then we will reveal the secret. Because now we don't have proof. If we want to go and review the secret now, we don't have a proof. What do you think about this? Say, good idea. Good idea. We are going to find the children to do that. Go and sew the costume. Prepare the costume. And we will wait for him. The day we will move the car, we pack it, finish, and the wise man will move the car, and he's going along with the drivers and the mates. We will do that and seize the car, bring it to the palace, and then we will review the secret. This is good idea. Wow. They all agree, vanish, go to their places in their houses. Catapult shooter starts making his costume. He's making his costume for the day. So as the wise man came back from the riverside, he went straight to the palace and told the spokesman that he should inform everybody in the village, including the elders. He need them on the palace on Tuesday morning. Everybody should be there. Everything that you are doing, stop it and come to the palace. Spokesman went and informed everybody. Tuesday, 9 o'clock in the morning, everybody was in the palace, including the intelligent youths. Then chief said of the village of togetherness, said to the village people all, now our things as okay. Our farm is ready to harvest. The fish is ready to be fished and smoke them. Our goats, we should be ready for them. The sheep, we should be ready for them. I will bring them on the market day. I will go myself to sell them to the market people, because if the market people see me as the chief of Together We Build selling the things for them, they can see that I'm serious and they will pay the money quick, and I'll bring it and we will build the schools. Those who don't know his plan were like, wow, good idea. But the intelligent youths, they know everything. They were like, okay, the game begin now. So they say, okay, on a Thursday, the chief went and hired a big truck. They pack everything on Thursday. Friday is a free day of the land. Nobody is doing anything on the land. So we pack everything on Thursday. Friday we have a rest. Saturday I'm bringing the thing to the market. Everybody agree. They pack everything on Thursday in a car, full car, ready to the market on Saturday to be sold. Friday nobody goes to anywhere near the farm to cross the river. That is a taboo. Then, after packing everything on Thursday, wise man planned to go and see the businessman on the same Thursday and tell him when he will bring the things. So intelligent catapult shooter is monitoring any movement of the wise man, because he doesn't know when the goods will be moved for them to set up this trap and seize the car. So he's monitoring the wise man. Suddenly he saw the wise man is walking direction to the river. He crossed the river, going to the village. Did you see? Went to the same place of the river. Suddenly he saw the businessman also coming. They sat down again, and then he hid himself in the same place, the intelligent youth. Then the wise man told the businessman, you know, tomorrow, Friday, I am bringing the car. Full car is loaded. Everything is in. The goats and the sheep, everything is in there. I'll bring it. You go and deliver it to the market women, so that we will be the first people who will come with our car for distribute it to the market women, so that we will not have any kind of competition in on Saturday, because Saturday everybody will bring it in. So we will bring it on Friday. I will come with it and then bring it to you. Then the businessman asked him, wise man, you are the chief of Together We Build, and you know this river, you don't pass with a smoked fish on this river. On every Friday, you don't have to do anything on this land. You know this. It's a taboo for many years we were all following. In our village, the same river we are using. And you know, Fridays, you don't go with items to go and distribute it anywhere. It's a taboo on Friday that the car have to move on that land. So don't worry, I'm the chief of Together We Build. If something happen, I'll go and pour libation to the river, and nothing will happen. So okay, then I'll wait for you on Friday. Say what time? Say by Friday by 6 o'clock. Meet me in the market. The car will move, and the car need about 20 minutes to the riverside. So the car need, because of the road is not good. If not, it will be like 5 minutes. We pass the river, but the road is not good. So they make it. It's a big car. We make it slowly, and then cross, and then come there. So I meet you in the market. It's okay. I meet you 6 o'clock Friday on the market. Intelligent catapult shooter heard everything. Run to the youths. Call all of them and say, the game begin. The wise man is taking the things on Friday. They say, what? Yeah, he's taking the goods on Friday. He make appointment with the driver and the mates, everybody. He need them to be among the car to go and offload the things in the market. They all know they are moving the car So we have to be prepared. Where are the children? Go and bring the children. They brought the children. They dressed all the children like dwarfs, with mask, everything in their faces, like with feathers of birds and animal skin costume, like a dwarfs. They let the children stand in the junction of in between the river and the street. They were there. They were monitoring. Friday, suddenly they hear the car start. The car is moving. Chief is in the front. The car is coming and coming and coming and coming. It's about 5 meters, 2 meters, 5 meters to the car, to the river place. 5 meters, the car is coming. It's coming. They all hide themselves. They are watching. The intelligent youths, they were all watching. The children also standing there. Then the chief saw from about 5 meters, what is there? Then the driver said, this look like dwarfs, oh, chief. Say, what dwarfs? Dwarfs? The river don't have any dwarf. What? Say, yeah, chief, this look like dwarfs, oh. So look, oh, this can be some of my children, maybe I don't know what they do. Look, just get about 2 meters and stop the car. I'm going to consult them. The car reached 2 meters. Chief dropped down and was like, hey, my children, what are you doing there? Leave the way. We want to pass. Then the catapult intelligent youth, he's in the bush somewhere, shout, the wise man, who is your children? Who are your children? Today you are calling me the river. This is not the agreement. My dwarfs, your children. Then the chief, wise man, gets shocked and kneel down and say, please forgive me. I don't know. That's the dwarfs of the river. This is not the agreement. Please, I'm sorry. Sorry. And they say, okay. Did you know that you are breaking the taboo? That today, Friday, you don't supposed to do anything on this land. Additional, there is a smoked fish in the car. You are coming to cross this junction to go to the marketplace. Friday, you are breaking the taboo, and you are the chief of the village. Together we build. Chief, wise man, what do you think you are doing? What do you think you are doing? You come and consult me, the river. I help you to get everything you want in your village. The youths brought idea to make a big farm, to be able to sell it and build up schools and the hospital in the village to benefit even the villages around. Why do you want to break the taboo of you crossing here Friday? Why you don't wait until it's Saturday morning, then you can go, it's free. Look, I need the car right now in your palace. And you yourself drop from the car and go and run to your palace, dress up your throne and the symbol of the village, prepare yourself, ask the spokesman to call everybody. Today is Friday, everybody is in the house. I want everybody in the palace right now. And the wise man chief, as you are going, if you make your mind that you will run to different place, you know we are the dwarfs of this land and it's easy for us. And if we get you, it will be a different story. Say, oh, my spirit, oh, my dwarf, I'm going right now. He ran, going into the palace. The intelligent youths came out from the bush, started laughing. It worked, it worked, it worked, it worked, it worked, it worked. They hug each other. Then one of them tell the driver to drive to the palace of Together We Build in the village, Together We Build. The rest start to walk home. They took the children and then they went. Chief ran to the palace, dressed up and asked the spokesman to play the gong. Announced that he need everybody in the palace right now. About half an hour, everybody there. The intelligent catapult guy changed the costume to one child. He's now going to play only the dwarf. He's going to stand there. The catapult intelligent youth, he is doing all the talking. So everybody is there. Then, as they get but we think all the villages were like, but the car was in the farm. Why the car is here? The car is supposed to be in the farm, and who drove the car here? Today is Friday. You don't have to do anything on the land. People were discussing, and then the child who is playing the dwarf came out from the palace. People want to run. Then the intelligent catapult shooter shout in his hiding place, nobody should run. The dwarf is not here to harm anybody. Everybody should sit down quiet and listen to the dwarf. He has been sent from the river. This is not the agreement. Our river. He have informations. So you sit down quiet and listen to the dwarf. Chief, wise man, do you know today is Friday? The chief say, yes, my river, my dwarf. And what did you do? The plan is that I wanted to take our crops and food items and everything we have, we packed on Thursday, Friday, to go and give it to the one who will distribute it to the market women, so that we will be the first people bringing our items to the market women, because Saturday it will be a lot of cars and maybe we will have a competition, so we will be first people to sell our things before others came in. That's why I wanted to go to the marketplace on Friday, and it slipped in my mind that Friday is a taboo day and nothing should be done. So, wise man, I'm asking you, you tell the truth right now before something else will happen to you. Wise man, did you sat on the riverside with a businessman from the village? Did you see on the riverside? He said, yes, I did. Did you tell the businessman that you are going to sell everything and then give the money to him to build you a house, to buy you a land, to build you a house and buy you a car? Say, yes, I did. So, okay. Did you say to the businessman that you are going to put everything on coronavirus? That is because of coronavirus, the market women didn't pay you the money in time, so you are chasing the money? Say, yes, I did. Did you tell the businessman on the riverside the next day that you are going to bring the items to the market on Friday so that he can distribute it to the market women? So on Saturday evening time, you will go and collect the money and you give it to him to build? Say, yes, I did. Did you say that you even will tell the intelligent youths in the village together will build that they should expand the farms so that the things will be more, and then the next year, if you bring it to the businessman, they will sell it and you use the money to your personal use and give him a percentage of 15% from that money? Did you say that? Say, yes, I did. Okay. Now, you break the taboo. Why do you have to do that? The intelligent youth came up with very good idea. They make everything. Now the things are ready to go and sell. Use the money to build the school and the hospital. Even the businessman you went and consult, he was finding the ideas so good that in the end, the villages surrounding other villages would take you as an example and do the same with their youth. He said, don't call me your dwarf. I'm not your dwarf. The river of, this is not the agreement. I don't know what entered me, and I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not a good idea. This is not the way we said we plan it, it's going to be. This is not the way it's supposed to be at all. Please, I'm begging you, forgive me. Then the dwarf said, now you have to be punished. So everybody of the village, including the elders, we should bring ideas. What sort of punishment we have to give to wise man the chief? People say, hey, you have to leave the throne. Some people say we have to take him out of the village. Some people say, yeah, you have to be jailed. Some people, a lot of discussing going on. Then one of the elders get up and say, look, what is the name of our village? They say, yeah, together we'll build. Okay. Together we'll build. We would like to beg dwarf to go and tell the river that we are begging him. We know we commit ourselves. The chief break a big taboo. So everything that we will do to clean up this curse, we are ready to do it. So dwarf, if you can go and consult the river, for the river to show us what to do to wash up this curse that the chief went and commit for this village. Please. So that after then, we will think what we want to do to the chief. Is that agreement? Everybody was like, okay, it's good agreement. It's good agreement. Then the dwarf said, okay, I am going to tell the river, and what the river will say, I will ask you for the next time meeting to tell you what you have to go and do. And then the chief wise man get up and say, my village, together we build. I am standing on the throne of me, the chief, the wise man the first, to step down from the throne. I want to set an example to everybody in this village, the youth, the elders, our future leaders, to know that if they give you a position, you don't have to use the position you have on your self-interest. That's why I'm stepping down today, right now. I'm stepping down to send the message to other villages that me, chief, the wise man the first, I step down from my throne because I did a big mistake. It was good idea from the youth, intelligent youth, to get this money to build school and hospital, which will help us and our future leaders. I don't know what entered me to think to go and sell it and keep the money for myself, build a house, buy a car, buy a land. I don't know what. I'm stepping down. But I'm stepping down because to set an example to everybody in this village. From our future leaders, our intelligent youth, our elders, and the other villages surrounding, they will hear, right, that I step down. So that will give them a signal that if they give you a position, you don't use it on your self-interest. The group of the village together with Bill said, oh, in this case, we will make a music to say goodbye for you, chief, if you are stepping down. The chief get up and lift up his crown, put it on the chair, take the symbol of the village together with Bill, put it on the chair, put all his rings on the chair, including his gold chains, all on the chair, and say, me, wise man, the first, the chief of Together We Build, I am down now. From today, I'm not a chief of Together We Build. I'm like anyone, just ordinary person, and my example I'm setting should be a warning to everybody in this village, including the other villages. If you are on power, don't use it for your personal interest. So now, I am asking the group to play a song about togetherness. And this is the song they play. I play it too. Listen to it. PJKDAKA. Korea.